I'm Brooke, otherwise known as Miss Meatless Muscle. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing my most recent trip to Tulum with you guys, showing you some of the best places to eat vegan and how easy it was there. It was honestly one of my favorite trips I've ever been on. It's got a really different vibe than the rest of Mexico, like Cozumel or Cancun. It was relaxing, but there was also a lot of very adventurous things that we did. We went ATV riding, swimming in the cenotes, zip lining. There's lots of different things that you could do, but there's also shops and restaurants and of course the beach. There's pretty much anything for anybody there. Nia and I went for 5 days and we had the best time. It was such a fun trip and I can't wait to do it all over again. Let's talk about the food. Day one, we flew into Cancun and then we took a 2-hour bus ride to Tulum. So as soon as we got there and checked into our hotel, we went to go find some lunch. We went to this really cute place called Olivia's Organic Market. It was like a 5-minute walk from the beach. It was a very bohemian, hippie kind of vibe, kind of what you would expect from an organic market. It was very cute. The floor was made out of sand, so you could take your shoes off and walk in the sand, and it had these really cute swings that you could sit on if you preferred that instead of a table. They had a cute little bar and market inside. It was just such a cute, unique place. So there I got the rainbow bowl, which had avocado, quinoa, beets. It was just basically a really healthy, fresh bowl with lots of really good ingredients, lots of vegetables. It was kind of like citrusy flavored. I think it had like a citrus vinaigrette, but it was so good. Nia got a vegan pizza that had cashew cheese and she said it was pretty good. Cool thing about this place was the waiter, he came up to us and he had this deck of cards. Basically the way the deck of cards worked is the card that you pulled was your message from the universe. And it was actually really crazy. We both got cards that really spoke to us with where we were at in our lives. Overall, that place was really good. Very fresh food. I would definitely recommend going there. We had some other good vegan options too. That night we had dinner at Red Coconut. It's kind of tucked away back by the beach. It was a little bit hard to find from the road, but it was so good. Very fresh food, all organic. There we got guacamole for a appetizer. It was huge and came to the table with all of the ingredients chopped up and you mixed it together at the table. And it came with coconut flour chips, which were really interesting, but far better than regular tortilla chips. So good. I had this mushroom ceviche for dinner, which was really interesting and very cool how they made a ceviche plant-based. It was just a really cool concept. That's something that's very common with all the restaurants in Tulum, is all of the ingredients are super fresh, super high quality ingredients. Day 2 of Tulum, we had breakfast at the resort. There wasn't a whole lot of vegan options. Mostly for breakfast every morning, I either got toast and fruit or avocado toast with some mixed vegetables. Had a limited menu already, so the vegan options were even more limited. But what I did have there was so delicious. Everything was made in-house to order and it was very fresh, really good quality food. So I wasn't really disappointed at all. Then later that afternoon, we had lunch at a place called Fresco's. This was Nia's favorite place, just kind of a little bit different. The guacamole, to die for. Oh my gosh, so good. We got that as an appetizer. For lunch, I got the mushroom chorizo tacos, which were really delicious. And then I also got a quinoa bowl, which had avocado, citrus vinaigrette, I believe, some other good healthy foods like cashews, and it was really healthy for the most part. I'm not surprised that I actually lost weight on this vacation because the food was really high quality. But after that, we went to this ice cream parlor that happened to have vegan ice cream. It was called Aldo's. They had 3 different vegan flavors. Vanilla, they had a chocolate, and they had a hazelnut, and I had all of them and they were all good. Later that night, we went to this place called Tora. This was probably one of my favorite places. I would say this was like top 2. One, because of the atmosphere. It was just a really cool restaurant. It was kind of like a bohemian vibe. The cuisine was Japanese. It was just really cool. Like, they would bring sparklers to the table. They'd get people on the tables to dance. They had great service. Everything was super fast. Surprisingly not that expensive for how nice the restaurant was and how good the service was. There we got the shishito peppers for an appetizer. They were super spicy. Nia couldn't eat them, so I ate all of them. And then we got kimchi kimchi sushi, which was super good. Probably some of the best vegan sushi I've ever had. Got some tofu, which came out on this really cool grill, and it like grilled in front of you with vegetables and sauce, and it had like a little fire right there. The presentation at this restaurant was something very special too, like artistic kind of. And then also the mushroom curry, I got that as well, which was really good, and it came on a bed of white rice. Absolutely delicious. So that was one of our favorite places that we went. Like if you go to Tulum, you gotta go to Tora. Last day, we went to Raw Love for lunch, which is this cute little vegan place that's kind of tucked away back in the trees, and there's lots of hammocks, and it's just a very kind of relaxing, chill place to hang out. There we got plant-based frappuccino, which was so delicious. Tropical bowl, which had like pineapple, papaya, coconut, chia seeds, basically just like a really big healthy smoothie bowl, and Nia and I shared that. I got the living pizza, which was pretty good. It was just basically like a raw vegan pizza. The crust was made out of cashews, I think flaxseed and stuff like that, so it was a little bit different. Like it wasn't like a pizza that you would normally think of. Nia got the black bean burger, and I think that was the best thing there. It came with these little potatoes that were to die for. Raw Love, that was one of our favorite places. We were saying that we would definitely go back there if we had an extra day. It was just a really cool menu, something that's different than, you know, what we have at home or really anywhere. So it was just a really unique little place and a fun experience. For dinner, we took our moped to the Funky Geisha. That place was amazing too, and this was owned by the same people that owned Tora, so it was relatively kind of similar. They also had the kimchi sushi that we loved, so we got that again. And then I also got pad thai, and we got tofu curry. Both of them were phenomenal, and this place was really cute. Drummers come out and they would do a performance and dance and put on a show for everybody who was eating dinner. It was just another really cool environment. The service was amazing. I would say that's top two for sure. Funky Geisha and Tora are probably my top two restaurants that we went to, just because the overall experience was just great. A lot of people asked me if it was easy to eat vegan in Tulum, and pretty much everywhere you go there's vegan options. Like it's really like a vegan hub. They're also very accommodating, so even if they don't have something, you could probably ask and they'll create something for you. Like at the hotel we were staying at, they were very, very accommodating to my diet, and they pretty much were able to do anything that I asked them to do. Definitely, if you're a vegan, you gotta go to Tulum. It was so much fun. I can't wait to go back. My goal is to do a trip every time I do a show as a little treat to myself. Next stop, we'll be going to Disney World. I'll be showing you guys all of the fun vegan eats in Disney, but gotta get the overall first. Then we go to Disney, eat a ton of yummy vegan food, and then we're off to nationals. So I'm hoping to create a playlist with all of these vegan travel vlogs. I thought this might be really helpful for people, and it would be something different besides my usual fitness and nutrition content. Stay tuned for more travel vlogs. If any of this food looked absolutely delicious to you, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time.